There, yeah. All right.
Shots up, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, you guys.
It's so much better when it's cold.
It is. I don't know why people got the whole room temperature shit going on out of nowhere, the spike of all that. But when it's cold, man, it go down different, bro.
Yeah.
It goes down way different.
Better.
I could deal either way, but I prefer tequila. I prefer cold.
Same.
But brown, it's got to be room temperature for me.
I agree.
Hell yeah, man. So tell me a little bit about UK.
Man, London. All right. First of all, I would say the quality of life compared to United States is they take the simple things a little bit more seriously. You know, they don't look crazy on work, how you look and all those kind of things. They just care about happiness. They don't work a traditional 40-hour week like everybody do. You know, they take family a little bit more serious. You know,
We need that over here.
They do. I mean, of course, the healthcare thing that's a big incentive. So anybody looking to get some pretty cheap healthcare or free healthcare, go ahead, hit up London or the UK. It's pretty cool. I like it. I'm trying to make that trip back there sometime soon.
How long were you over there for?
I was over there for 14 days. Because of the quarantine stuff going on, you have to stay for a mandatory minimum of 14 days. They track you. You go to the airport. They'll push you away till you got to wait. So
Wow.
I had to stay 14 days. I wanted to stay for a month. The housing stuff I was doing out there, situation didn't last for too long, but great experience nonetheless. Looking forward to going back out there in November.
Now, when you say they hold you, what exactly do they do?
Because it's a mandatory because whole COVID thing going on. For quarantine purposes, you have to stay for 14 days. So if you're planning a trip out there, if you're trying to go out there for 5 days, 10 days, they won't cut it because they want you to have 14 days to pretty much say that day you were there quarantining, you were safe. Beforehand, you have to fill out paperwork saying that where you're going to go, how you're going to get there, who you're going to be staying with. If you don't do that, they're going to fine you €100 there, and you don't want that fine. So just do it beforehand.
Right.
You can travel. So people out there saying that, how are people traveling, doing this and that? They ain't doing enough research because you can go anywhere in the EU right now. You just got to make sure all the paperwork is up to date and you're good to go.
Hell yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So for the people out there that don't know, like me, how much is €100?
Yeah. So €100 probably 120 American dollars. So
Shit.
yeah. So just have everything figured out. Go to the UK government site so you can see everything going there. It'll give you a good idea on what you're gonna be paying for, everything you need to look forward to. But honestly, it's a very, very, very easy process. The whole passport thing was easy. Getting there, getting around was easy. I just think that, being out there, they just communication, travel, very easy. You can ride the bus, you can ride the train, do what you need to get around. You don't need a car. It's very lively. They care about their health out there. Everybody's riding bikes and chilling. So
That's what's up.
good.
That's what's up.
I like it a lot out there.
So with the whole work week thing, I mean, because I know here we work 5 days a week, sometimes
sir.
6 days a week. What is it over there, like 3 or something?
I'm guessing maybe it's just they probably can work 5 days. They can even work up to 7 days, but I think the hours, because a lot of places close a bit earlier there, like the malls,
Wow.
the shops. I don't think it's because of quarantine. I just think it's because of something that's just going on out there. They like to have more time just to enjoy
For
life.
family and
For
stuff,
family
yeah.
on Sundays and stuff. You might not see some businesses open because there's so many different cultures, religions. So they take the time out to let people just practice, do what they want to do, without the whole hustle and bustle of working
Wow.
every single day.
Yeah.
We doing it wrong
The
up here.
system
Work-life
here-
balance is all
It's
fucked up.
crazy here.
We need to go over there.
For real.
And people don't have 2 or 3 jobs from what I see, how it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but there you don't get people working at 2 jobs, the part-time, the full-time. You got 1 job, you kind of keep it as that. That's how it should be. I mean,
That's how it should be.
It should be like that.
How's the nightlife like? Is it
It's
wild?
lit. It's lit. Even with the whole pandemic going on, something about London and the UK as a whole, they just got it under control. You feel very comfortable. There's a pandemic going on. You have to be safe. You got to wear a mask, keep your distance and all that. But I think the restaurants, the clubs, the bars do an amazing job of, making sure everybody's safe. I mean, I was going to like clubs and stuff, listening
Wow.
to the music that I'm listening to here and shit. Didn't even feel like I wasn't safe or anything. Everything felt how it's supposed to be, but the States just took so long on reacting to this virus and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now we playing catch up. Your boys playing catch up out here, but you go to London, you feel a little bit more free out there, definitely.
That's what's up.
That's good
That's
to
what's up.
know.
Yeah.
So you've been somewhere else other than London, or?
Nah, when I went there, I was in London. I went to like little towns outside of London and shit, like Westminster. Like that's like it's pretty much London, but it's a different like kind of like division of it, I guess. A lot of shops and things of that nature. But I was mostly in London. I didn't go anywhere else. Next time I go, I'm going to Manchester. If anybody's soccer fans, they got Manchester United. That's where they're located there.
Whoa.
A little bit more northern of London. A little bit cheaper. Nightlife culture is pretty dope, but that's my next plan to go there in Manchester.
Yo, the the soccer games are wild, ain't they?
Lit.
I think I seen a documentary about that shit.
Lit. And yeah, right now they're over there playing. They're playing. They had games going on. I'm going to any shop. You know, they got soccer going on. Like everywhere you go, that's the whole culture out there. Just like football here or basketball is the thing here. Their sport is soccer, so you won't go a day without hearing about soccer, seeing somebody talk about it. It's lit though. I'm not the biggest soccer fan, but I definitely appreciate it though.
Yeah.
I like Man
So-
U. I like Man U. They're
Yeah.
pretty lit.
How's the food? Like,
Food is good. Food is good. I don't know, but it's a little expensive comparatively speaking to the States. But
Yeah.
if you research and look up like UK or London, it would tell you that food is definitely a little bit, a little bit more expensive. What I find funny out there, every place you go out there, if you're gonna get some food, everybody is like selling prawns. That's like shrimp. Like how here you get shrimp, fried rice. It's like prawn fried rice. Like
Right.
everywhere. That's like a normal dish. It's like their chicken out there. Like prawn,
Prawn?
everywhere. Prawn. Like yeah, it can
Wow.
be cooked. It can be like undercooked, I guess. But that's the thing though. The food is good though. Just the options. You got a melting pot, everything. You want to get you some Indian food or some, you get you some soul food, some African food, anything you want.
Wow.
You got it out there from block to block. You can walk to it. You can do all that. So definitely more eclectic. I fuck with it heavy.
I like
Heavy.
that.
yeah, that's
Definitely
what's up.
doper, definitely.
You seen anything crazy while you was out there?
Nah, like they argue a lot out there. No cap, like verbally argue. Like I guess in the States you got a little bit more violence here. People got their guns and
So
shit.
it ain't no
Niggas
hands over there.
quick to like just to shoot a nigga here, but
Yeah.
out there, man, you kind of got that like people talk it out. Like they yelling in the streets and shit. It's like I had times 5 a.m. in the morning. Like
That
what?
reminds me of that
Like-
show we watched where it was based on. It's hard to cut you off, but I'm
Nah, you good.
piggybacking off that. Just knowing that they don't have guns and stuff. So it's like that show we used to watch where it was about the street
surveillance
violence.
cameras
Yeah,
and shit,
all the surveillance cameras, all the fights they would pick up
Yep.
all night, and the
Yep.
drunken people. Like, that's-
CCTV. That's what they call
That's
it.
what it is.
And that's everywhere. They talk about that all the time. How they say like surveillance here is CCTV out there. It's like
You can't
they
get away
watch.
with shit.
Can't get away with nothing out there.
They will catch you when you
They
fist
will.
fight. That's what I'm like, what?
For real though. So
Yeah.
that's probably
I think
crazy
that's
thing.
dope, though.
Just arguments. Nothing like really.
But
where
you
I
see,
felt, in
We
danger.
doing it all wrong in America.
Fucking it up here.
Yeah, I'm a hothead
Fucking it
myself.
up.
Oh my gosh.
It ain't too much talking with me. But at the same, I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
don't
so
really-
you gotta with this world we're living in now, with the shit going on, like protecting yourself is a vital thing. It's a key thing. Like 'cause nobody else is gonna do it but yourself, man. And then all these rules, especially against people of color, like we kind of like have to look out for ourselves because nobody else is looking out for us right now. So protect
Man.
people.
Right.
Yesterday,
Protect
that
your people,
that
man.
reminds me of a story. Yesterday, we go to the store to go get some blacks, and fucking like the store used to be ran by these. I don't know if they were like.
I think they said they were from Israel. Like they were Israeli.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like now it's owned by like a different pair of people or whatever, and sorry, and they just got crackheads running all over the damn store now. And so I get in my car. Well, I go in there, get the cigars, and then come back. This crackhead comes up to my window. And he's just like, "Hey, can you go in there and buy me something?" So I was like, "No, I just got back in my car."
Right? Oh, come on, bro.
This fool said, "So just go back in there." I was like, "Whoa."
We looked at him like,
How you gonna
what?
Be, how you gonna be demanding too?
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, you ain't my motherfucking boss. And then he look over at my girl. He like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Bruh," and man, that shit could have went left so
Easily.
fast. Yeah.
I mean, niggas just loitering. Like niggas clearly selling drugs. Bitches selling ass. Like it never used to be like that. So it's just crazy to see like it turn into a store that we're like, I used to be able to just go to the store by myself or like with my mom or whatever up the street. We're like, oh, we gonna run to the store. It's nighttime. We know the owners, like they know us, and it never the parking lot would be empty. But like now, yesterday I was like, oh hell no, we can't go back to that store because it's just too much.
Right.
Like
I was telling Jane, I'm like, because I had my gun right there in between my like the center console.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the whole time, like on the way back home, I'm like, this shit could have went left. I could have shot somebody over some fuck, just because I want to go get some damn cigarettes.
Too much going on. Like,
and I don't know. That just kind of reminded me of like how fucking crazy it is over here.
We just got so much built up animosity right now. I feel like in the States, like got COVID going on, and even with COVID happening, like crime is crazy. Like, you got to worry about being safe. You also got to worry about somebody looking over your shoulder trying to take something from you because people
wanting shit that you got.
Yeah,
they need it.
You never know. And I was pulling off on them because, you know, at the same time, I'm not about to sit here and keep arguing with no crackhead.
Yeah, that's you.
He might fuck around and try to bust my window, and then it's like, now I got to get out and do something.
Yeah.
So it's
real.
Yeah,
you
that
did
was
right.
bad.
You here now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You here?
Yeah.
And that's why I brought it up yesterday after it happened. We were driving back to the house. I was like, I'm the type, like, I don't roll windows down. Like, I just don't trust anybody. Like, don't approach me because, like, no, I don't know what you about to do.
Exactly.
So, like, I'm just very, like, nah, I wouldn't even crack my window for that nigga. I'd be like, what? Screaming through the window, like, what? No, I ain't got it. But, like, it just reminds me of, what'd you say? It was Shadas, where the guy acted like he was a crackhead coming up to the dude, and he shot his ass up. I was like, see, no.
Hold up, you talking about Belly?
Was that Belly or was it Shadas?
Belly, remember when he was dressed up?
As a bum, and he limped
and
over to the window.
Okay,
so it was Belly.
The fake dreads, or DMX had the fake dreads.
So it was Belly.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, like.
Nevertheless, that should be like, you gotta.
That's
like,
why I was like, I don't trust nobody.
Well, hold on Shadas, who shot the guy with the feathers? Because that was like
I thought that was. See, I'm confusing the two.
I think we got that's Belly with the feathers.
With
the
the
dude was in
feathers?
the club.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
I was about to say, ooh, don't take my black card. Because I was like, see, because I said Belly yesterday, and you were like, no, it's Shadas. And I was like, see, I ain't seen both them damn movies in forever. I don't remember.
It's because of Louis Rankin. He in both the movies, so people know him. Like, you know, you got the original Don Dada and Belly, then you got him in Shadas.
Makes sense.
You know.
But yeah, that's why I was like, I don't crackhead, get away. I don't crack windows. If somebody knock on our door and I don't know who you is, I see you through the peephole. Who is it? I don't know who. What you want? I don't even open the door. I stand there and look at you.
Yeah, that's just wild, man. So quarantine's been treating you pretty good. Like you've been staying busy, or?
Hey, man, I've been doing much as I can. Like, I mean, I would say like it's a blessing and a curse with all the shit going on, but the unemployment has definitely helped out. I mean, my job is at the airport. They ain't looking to open up no time soon, so using this time to do a lot of self-reflecting, doing some shit I want to do. You know, more like creative shit instead of the 9 to 5 slaving away. You know what I mean? So
and productive.
I'm so jealous.
God, and it's crazy because like, even though I'm off of work, I still feel for people who aren't like quote unquote essential workers. These motherfuckers is out here working every day. They're not getting any incentive for working. Like you get sick,
crazy.
You get sick.
I haven't had a day off since the whole thing.
That's
all.
crazy.
And I'm like,
I kept working.
No, y'all need some type of compensation
For real.
Hazard
crazy.
Hazard pay,
exactly. They should have been. That should have been monthly, something weekly, something like
or something on top.
something
because it's like every
extra.
day that I go to work, I run the risk of catching it every day and then bringing it to you.
I don't know
exactly
what the thought process behind not giving you. I don't know. I don't get it. So I feel for everybody. Yeah,
the money, like it's all a money thing. Like people, they care about the money more. They don't care about the little guys. People are replaceable. So if somebody don't want to work, they're gonna replace you and do the thing they usually do.
Like you working at the airport.
Yeah,
I mean shit. You could die tomorrow. Somebody will be there to take your job the next day. So
for real, definitely replaceable. So
yeah. But yeah, I haven't had a day off. They don't give a fuck about you in construction.
I feel so.
They do not care, man. It's that industry. You gotta have tough ass skin to be in there, because
Ooh, elaborate, because you got some stories to tell about being a person of color in fucking construction
in North Carolina.
Oh, that shit. You definitely got your clicks in there.
Yeah.
Like, the boss man, he always gonna have his little right-hand man.
Right.
He get to do whatever he want with the boss. They basically get to sit in the truck all day.
Yeah.
And everybody else got to go shovel mud on the rain. Like, I hate rain days, but I love them at the same time because I'll get to go home that day.
Right.
But when I come in tomorrow, it's hot, muggy as fuck, and we got to shovel mud off the damn, like, sidewalks or the roads or whatever.
Right.
And, yeah, the boss's best friend, they get to just kind of sit around and, you know, not do nothing or whatever. And we're surrounded by white people all the time.
Yeah.
And they get to talking about Trump, and you don't want to hear that shit.
Especially you work,
Who
Yeah.
wants to hear that
Yeah,
during
like,
the
I
work
don't
day?
give a fuck. Like, like, now I've learned because I can't escape it. Like, I've been doing this shit for, like, 7 or 8 years now. And every place is the same. Everybody, like, they get in a little group. Like, it'll be a crew of white dudes. I'm the only Mexican dude, and there might be one black dude with me. And me and him, I always, black and brown, we always click up. Like, it's between us.
Right. Shit.
It's like Captain Planet.
Yeah.
Right.
But, like, yeah, every day is, oh, yeah, Trump this, Trump that. I'm like, oh, my God. Like, I've learned to avoid it now because I was quitting companies left and right because, I don't know, I was just like, I don't want to hear that shit. And then I would confront them and talk to them about it and shit. And then it'd be a whole argument.
Right.
And I'm losing ties and friends and shit. So, like, now I focus on just myself now. I don't even give a fuck about trying to be friends with nobody from work. I'm not trying to hang out with you outside of work. Like,
it gotta be something in like some kind of contract where you can't come to work and talk about that shit all the time. But
they need to make it like.
I swear, it's different though. Right?
I was gonna say
like,
with most companies and stuff like that, like especially in corporate, like they recommend that you don't bring up religion, any of your like strong beliefs that you have, because it can cause like friction in the workplace. It's
and
like,
they know what they be doing because I mean they'll come into work with their Trump hat. Yeah. Or they'll have like the Trump, like
prove a point.
Yeah, like they'll hang up like their Trump stickers like on their machines and shit. Like it's like, dude, we don't care that you like Trump. Bro.
I just
like,
don't get it. I'm like
9 times out of 10, like if you're a white dude in construction, you a Trump supporter, like pretty much, and that's how pretty fucking much.
You know,
but it's like they bark it out all the time, and it's like I don't care. Bro.
We
like,
get it, like. I don't understand.
I don't know
why
if
it has to be a
topic
topic of conversation. Like,
yeah, like
can we talk about anything else? Like,
right?
Did you have a good day yesterday?
Exactly. How's your family? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you enjoy your day off? We're gonna come straight in and talk about the goddamn
politics,
RNC. Like,
we don't want to talk about that at work.
Do that. Like.
And one part, I love construction because I don't have to look like anything.
Yeah.
I can dress how I want. I can act how I want. I don't got to sugarcoat shit. Like, if you're having a bad day, it's like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm going to go jump in my machine and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do my thing. Just fuck off. And everybody leaves you alone and shit. So that's the good part about it. And I do not have to deal with customers. That's the best part. So I could just do what I want when I go in there. But, like, other than that, I don't know. I used to have, like, customer jobs and shit, but my temper's too short for that because I hate ass kissing. I hate doing that shit. Yeah. Especially if it's not benefiting me. Like, if I'm going to do it, I'm trying to get a position to go up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to be ass kissing for free.
Some associate, some, like, bottom of the barrel person. Like, I got to be somebody that's controlling it. And I understand that, though, too, because working in customer service, man, these people feel like they really can talk to you.
They be disrespecting. I mean,
ooh. Like you really want to do that to nobody on the streets, dog.
Yeah.
But you gonna do this
over the phone
because you know that I'm like I can't do much about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to take it, and then you're gonna report me and shit. So they try to use that against you and shit. But it's getting to this point where now people ain't taking shit no more.
People are not giving no fucks.
For real.
What was your first job?
My first job, I worked at this place called Robert Wayne Footwear in Concord Mills. It was a shoe store, customer service. Like, it was lit. Like, I was young. Just needed a job bad, selling shoes with a lot of young people. I was a teenager at the time and shit.
How old were you?
Fun. I think my first job, I was 18. 18? My first job, yeah.
Everybody working the mall check.
Hell yeah. Concord, I didn't even have a car. I had to beg my mom every day to take me to work. You know what I'm saying? Find a way to get home myself. Every paycheck I get paid, you know, I spent the whole paycheck just having fun because I ain't had no responsibilities and shit. But customer service is something I've always done, helping customers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Same.
But
I mean, at least you wanted a job at that age, because I know a lot of people, they was bums until they were in their mid-20s or some shit.
Right.
I will hope their family got some bread, cause I mean,
But then it's so crazy jumping. Like I'd imagine, because my first job was 16. I worked at Papa John's.
Yeah.
So it's like ever since then I've had jobs, and it's just like jumping. I can't imagine trying to jump in and get a job, my first job, when I'm like 20 something, because it's just like a
lot of time to went by.
It's crazy. Yeah, from like high school. If you went to college, kudos, but it's like just working is such a different world. Yeah, because it's like, wow, you have to put yourself in a position of like, oh wow, this is what people have to deal with on a daily basis. Customer facing jobs are they're so hard. I've done retail, customer service. I've done like online shit that's customer facing, and it's all crazy. Like, people really do, like you said, talk to you any kind of way. I've been cussed out in all caps on chat before. I'm like, yo, I am trying.
Like,
I don't be like in chat. No, what kills me is that I'll get that person will like, our system might lag after I end the chat, because I'll be like, you can't speak to me this way, I'm trying to help you, cuss me out in all caps, and then I might end it.
I never understood that, cussing somebody out in all caps, especially when it's customer service. Like, bitch, you need my help.
You two bitch made the call customer service, so you chat in and cuss me out.
Come on.
And I would end it and then pop back in. I'm like, fuck, I got the same person. And they see it's me. I'm like, fuck, I gotta act like I ain't just hang up on their ass.
My first job was Bojangles. I was 16. I actually had fun at that job because it was my first one.
I mean, when you're 16.
Yeah.
Of course. A lot of times it's probably the people you work with. You probably had a good time.
Yeah,
with them. They
I love my coworkers.
Too. They probably chilling and the same shit.
So like, it was my homeboy from work. He got me the job, and he was always on Adderall. So fucking,
he was on 10 all the time.
Yeah, he was. And that was my first time trying Adderall. I was like, fuck it, give me one. Man, I was packing chicken so fucking fast. And, man,
too funny.
I love that job though, man, because at the end of the day, like, you know, we'd close at 10, so they would either throw the chicken away or whatever. Like, they'd be like, you know what, throw it all away, we closing.
Or you could take it home.
Yeah, or you could take it home. So
you know that feeling. I already know that.
This is back in my pothead days. Like, I would come home with like a 50, 60 piece of goddamn breasts and everything. Like, I took the whole bag of damn.
Oh my god.
It was so many sides. So I'd show up at my friend's house. Like, they had all the weed, I had all the food. So it was a feast every night, or like every weekend, whenever if it was a party.
Of a trade off though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Hell of a trade off.
Especially if we having a kickback, I'm like, cool. I'm like, y'all just get fucked up, smoke, drink, tell
I
people to come. Food. Yeah, I'm bringing all the food. I had so much chicken.
Fucking lit. Yeah, as a teenager, that's fucking lit.
Hell yeah.
And that little bitty paycheck. Oh my god. Them little
after
bitty
2
paychecks.
weeks, my check was probably like $365 or something like that. It was $360 something.
Pay your phone bill, your insurance, you done.
Yeah, and you know, I had cricket back then, and my phone bill was probably like $40. Yeah, $40, $50.
Yeah, that's what you talking about. Your $50 if you go in the store and pay for it.
Hell yeah.
Period. Yes, you gotta go to the store.
I used to go to the mall every payday and blow my check that day on clothes. I was fresh as fucking.
Damn, with no responsibilities.
Yeah, I ain't had to worry about shit. I ain't had no car, nothing. I just had to worry about my phone bill. That was it.
Ain't nothing like it though.
And that was the first time I actually got a phone too. My parents never bought me a phone. Like, my first phone was when I got my job, and it's been that way ever since.
Yeah. Yeah, my grandma bought my first phone. It was a little flip phone for Virgin Mobile. I had to get the little card.
The little track phone.
I had a Virgin Mobile Oyster phone.
I had the Oyster.
No cap. And mine came like, had like a special shit. It came loaded with ringtones, so like Akon.
Oh my god! I think it did. Virgin Mobile was when I had Virgin Mobile up until I graduated. I think I was probably like 18, 19 until I stopped having Virgin Mobile.
It was good.
It was more affordable than Cricket. It just were different plans, I guess. Like,
You had to pay for your text messages. I had to pay for
mine. As I got older, I was like, man, I need unlimited. So I started putting down the little extra cards. You know, you buy 2 cards, you can get unlimited. You can afford the plan for that. But before, no, I had to pay to be on the fucking internet on my shit.
Oh,
I had a little flip phone internet.
You remember the time when
trying to get on MySpace on my phone.
you had to wait till 9 o'clock to make your phone calls and shit?
Oh yeah,
that was
boy.
good
You
times.
had to wait till 9.
Yeah,
boy.
I used to always tell because they used to count your minutes and shit.
Don't
and if you
call my
went over your
motherfucking
minutes, now you got to
Right.
pay for that
That
shit.
hit you.
Hell
Right.
yeah,
Crazy.
I was like, man,
These kids will never know minutes.
Don't know.
They will never know paying for minutes. The struggle or pay. See, when I first got my phone, I was like 16, 17. I was working, and my grandma gifted me that phone for Christmas or my birthday or something like that. And she was like, "Now, I don't put minutes on your phone. Don't go text it," because I remember it was text messages that counted and minutes. And I ran that shit up so motherfucking fast. And she was like, I tried to tell, and I was like, well, it's my first cell phone. You know, I'm telling everybody I got a new number. You know.
Yeah, that's how it was. I spent all my money on ringtones and text.
Oh my god, the ringtones.
Ringtones.
the ringbacks.
Ringbacks.
The ringbacks. Oh my god.
Yes. Bring that back.
Man.
Bring the ringbacks back. We
Hell
need that.
yeah.
Period.
You
Why
remember
they stop that shit?
I don't know. That shit will make the world a better fucking
Apple
place
said,
now.
y'all ain't
Like,
about to have no motherfucking ring.
Hell no. Now you remember we used to do music for our voicemails.
record it, put it up to your
Yeah, hell
You
yeah.
put your favorite song.
Bro,
on
I
that
used
shit?
to hate waiting all fucking day for your song to get done to leave a message. I used to be mad.
Had Dipset playing it back there for 2 minutes for y'all.
Yeah,
my
I'm
God.
like, bro, okay.
Or when I hate it when my friends would do this. It would sound like
They was
they
on the
answer
phone.
the fucking
Oh,
phone.
I
It
used
would
to
be
do
their
that shit.
voicemail. They'd be like, psych. I'm sitting there talking and
to it and
shit.
shit.
Oh, hey,
Do they
what's
still-
up?
Do they still do signatures on phones?
Nah,
On
I
texting?
texted somebody, my manager, man.
Wait,
Like, not a professional.
are you sure?
professional. You can put that on there. You go to your
It is?
messages.
I also say they do still have for iPhone. At least.
And my mom be on that signature shit. It be like signature at the top.
I'm sure
Like,
Blackberries
nah,
still have it too.
I miss my Blackberry.
Shout out to
That's
Blackberries
Yeah.
though. My first good phone, I
Blackberries
guess.
were the shit.
Are they still a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, they still think they crazy. If you looked at it recently, they got Blackberries and shit. But the prices are crazy. Like,
It's insane. Like, why are y'all so high? Nobody even uses it.
Oh wait, they're expensive still.
expensive as fuck. Like,
I mean, that was a really good phone though.
it was a good phone.
I had the Curve.
The Curve, I remember the Curve.
That was my shit.
Is the curve
It was like small and it had like the little
the
rolling
little ball?
ball.
Everybody had the curve at some point.
My ball used
Yeah.
to always fucking like.
I had a
fall
friend
out.
sell me a curve.
That shit.
Oh, I had a friend that sold me the touchscreen one. Oh, that Blackberry
The
was
The one,
Blackberry.
bad
that,
as
the one
fuck.
that you can pull the things. Yeah, that was lit.
That
What was
shit
that? The
was-
Storm, right?
I don't remember
My
what that
boy
was
Langston
called.
had that.
Boy,
Man, that
my
was,
friend sold me that because he got a new Blackberry. I was like, bruh, I thought that shit was it was
Bruh,
amazing.
to be honest, I would pay any amount of money to have all my old phones back and just look at all the old pictures and videos
the
I had
music.
saved on there.
Oh, if you could put music
Bruh,
on your
the
shit.
videos
wow,
was gonna be
the
lit.
videos though, like,
Yeah.
Oh,
because nobody knows. You totally forgot what was
Yeah.
on it, but you
Yeah.
kind of got an idea of
Yeah.
what you had on it. So
it's crazy. Oh, and when I had like phones, like Androids that I could put the SD card in.
Oh, that
Oh
was lit.
man, I used to have so much music and like all the good
Oh yeah, that
stuff.
was back when MP3 players and
MP3.
iPod Nanos were the shit.
Oh my
MP3
god.
players.
These kids don't even know what
They
MP3s
don't know.
are.
They don't know. And
Yeah,
downloading
no.
songs or even
Oh my
when
God.
when they even had iPhones, not iPhones, but like the iTouches and shit.
I touch.
Mm.
Oh my
Having-
god.
having like your fucking like album art and shit, like all fucking organized was the thing.
Yo.
Like having
Yeah.
all your shit.
That shit was
synced
groundbreaking
up.
when we grew up.
Man,
High
These
school
kids
was
are
a
so
motherfucker, yo.
man.
These kids nowadays are so desensitized with
They're probably like, what the fuck is an iPod?
No.
Yeah.
What's an iPod?
They got introduced to all touch screens, virtual reality,
iPod Touch.
like FaceTiming and all that. They got it good.
They got
do.
everything
They
handed
didn't have
to
no
them.
struggle. at
We
all.
went through so many, like, technology was just picking up when we were all
Mm-hmm.
teenagers. Like, that's crazy.
It just blows my mind away on being on MySpace, uploading a picture where it would take like
Oh
hours.
my god.
But now you can upload a fucking 30-minute
yeah.
video.
Yeah.
You'll go to your homie house who got the good computer and the internet.
Yeah,
and
my
shit.
homeboy, yeah.
We bring your
all
USB
gather
over
around the
and
computer.
shit.
Yes.
Now you
Taking
can't-
turns on the computer. Let me upload these pictures, bro. Please.
30-minute minimum every time.
Oh my god.
You could do that. You could
That
do
was
30
the
pictures
shit.
in a minute now.
MySpace was the shit.
Yeah, I missed MySpace.
How the fuck we know how to decode and
I
shit,
know.
and
So I'm
program it and
saying.
shit?
You know, I still remember my MySpace account, my password and username and all that
I
shit.
still got
But
my
they
logins
locked,
together.
They locked my photo albums
They
and
lock-
everything.
they
They
locked-
locked their photo
They
out.
I can't
locked
get into
all the
nothing.
like everybody's. Once everybody like migrated to like
Right.
Facebook, I think when we went back as adults, it's like everything's locked. I'm like, how you gonna lock my pictures that I uploaded? There's like one album, like profile pictures or some shit
Yeah.
left open. The rest of them, you just see their albums, but they're locked. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do?
Nah, I
with this?
couldn't get into none of mine.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was just profile pictures for me.
Uh,
Fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Poor Tom.
I know. He don't even own
What
it
happened to
no
him?
more.
I don't know.
He chilling. Like,
Tom, you gotta fuck Zuckerberg. No, I love Mark Zuckerberg for Instagram and Facebook, but goddamn,
he
nigga,
gonna say, "All right, bitch, bet."
to deactivate.
Yeah.
remember when they brought MySpace back and they were supposed
my
to have that revitalization and shit? Justin Timberlake bought a stake of it and shit. I don't know if people remember
No,
that.
I don't remember
but
that.
Justin
What?
Timberlake is like a creative like director to like MySpace. Like, and it's
He ain't creative enough, nigga.
Well,
Like,
'cause
I want my shit back. Unlock all that
real
shit.
Yeah, because now it's a music app, right?
Yeah,
Strictly music.
it's strictly music.
I used to
and
fuck with
But
the
is it
music
the
on
like
there.
find? Because I've never been on it. So like, is it the find artists or?
Yeah.
I mean, it was literally, yeah, it was like the last time I'd been on there was years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And, because I still know my login and everything.
Yeah.
But they have like major artists on there, like
They do.
still have MySpace pages. I'm like,
they do. But you know, that's probably all their like PR people making that stuff for them. 'Cause I'm pretty
Right.
sure a lot of these artists probably don't even. Like,
They don't
not
even-
these new
they don't
artists
even-
probably even know what it is.
they probably don't
now.
even know that they have a MySpace page.
For real.
And their A&R team is like,
But yeah,
What?
MySpace was a great way of finding music though too. When it was in its heyday, all the Soulja Boy shit, all the dances, all
when
the
you could
crank
put,
dats.
oh my God, when you could put a playlist on your shit. Oh,
Yeah.
my playlist used to be like how our fucking YouTube history is, like hip hop, R&B, rock music, emo, screamo. I used to be, it used to be
Everything.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Those were the fucking days. These kids will never know.
It was, man. It was. Damn, I missed.
I'm like
those.
reliving it. Like
For real.
it was so much fun having my
Nostalgic.
MySpace page.
Very nostalgic.
Hell yeah, man. We need to have a part 2 to this, man. We got to do this again.
Oh yeah.
Hell
Definitely,
yeah.
definitely.
This was real fun. Yeah. We definitely got to have you back, man.
Done.
I miss podcasting so much.
Shit's
so much fun.
Man. You can just kind of talk about what you
Yeah,
wanna
just talk shit
about.
and chill.
Like, you know, it's real shit though too. It's not like nobody's faking nothing here. This shit is all genuine. Like topics come up when you feel it. Elaborate on it, man. Like
Yeah.
for real.
This was a podcast.
Yes. There will be a part 2 to this one.
Yay!
Yes, sir.
Well, shit, we about to sign up out of here, man.
Bye.
Peace out.
Oh yeah, baby, we got video now.
Make